Claude just dropped Claude Code channels. This is Anthropic's native answer to OpenClaw. You can now message your Claude Code session directly from Telegram or Discord while it runs on your machine. So you can send a task from your phone and come back to finish work, all natively via Telegram or Discord. There's no OpenClaw setup required, no servers. You only need to enter 5 commands and you're done. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set it up and use Claude Code channels so that you can build using Claude via Telegram and Discord. Okay, we're in our terminal now. The first thing you want to do is make sure you've got both Claude and Bun installed. To check if it is installed and what version you're on, you can run these two commands here, Claude -- version and Bun -- version. As we can see here, we're on the Claude Code version 2.1.80. That's the latest version, and that's the one you're going to want to be on to install the Telegram plugin. If you haven't got either Claude or Bun installed, I'll leave the install commands in the description below. Once you do have them installed and you're on the latest versions, the next step is to jump over to Telegram so that we can configure our new bot and get our bot token, which we'll need in the setup process. So we're in Telegram, and what we want to do here is set up a new bot. So what we want to do is find BotFather and start a new conversation. We want to type /new bot. That's going to start the conversation to then create a new bot. It's then going to give you a bot token. Keep this secure. This is essentially like a password, but this token is what we'll use in the terminal to set up the Telegram bot with Claude. So copy that, keep it somewhere safe and secure. We'll jump back over to the terminal now and set up our bot. So you can see we've run the Claude command to launch a new Claude Code session in the CLI. The command we want to then run is /plugin install Telegram at Claude-plugins-official. This is the official plugin for Telegram. So we want to hit enter on that, and that will install the plugin. Once you hit enter on that command, it's going to ask you how you want to install it. The options are user scope, project scope, and local scope. For this demo, we're going to choose user scope. This is going to install it for us on our machine. So we only have to then install it and set it up once. Once the plugin is installed, you'll then want to run the reload plugins command. That's going to then make the Telegram plugin available. Then what we want to do is run /configure. You can see here that's going to allow us to then use the Telegram configuration command to set up the Telegram channel. What you want to do here is run /configure and then paste your token here. Obviously, I'm not going to do that on screen, but that's what I will do shortly off screen. That's where you want to paste your bot token, hit enter, and then that will set up your Telegram bot with Claude. So the configuration is now complete. You can see here it's written the token to a local.m file on your machine. It also shows you the current status. So we can see token is set, no senders paired yet, and default policy is pairing mode. So the next step is to exit Claude Code and relaunch it with the channels flag. That's what actually activates the Telegram listener. So when we've exited Claude Code, we can then run this command directly in our terminal, Claude -- channels plugin Telegram at Claude plugins official. So adding that channels flag is what's going to activate the Telegram listener. We'll hit enter on that, and you can see here that it has launched a new Claude Code session, and it says listening for channel messages from plugin Telegram at Claude plugins official. So the session is active and it's listening. Any message you send to the bot on Telegram is going to come straight into this Claude Code session. So if you're on your phone, away from your desk, you can prompt Claude Code directly from Telegram and it will pick it up here. So let's jump over to Telegram and test that now. When you first start a chat with your bot in Telegram, you'll see here it says pairing required, and then it has a command it wants you to run in Claude Code, /Telegram with the access pair code. So we'll jump back over to the terminal and run that. So we've ran that Telegram access command in our Claude Code session in our terminal. We can see here it has worked. You should see this message in Telegram. It says paired, say hi to Claude. So it's now set up. We can now prompt and interact with Claude via our Telegram bot here. So as a test, we're going to say here, create a simple Python calculator script with add, subtract, multiply, and divide functions. Then create a test file for it. So a basic prompt here that we've sent via Telegram. Let's now jump back over to our Claude Code session in our terminal. We should see that this prompt has been received and that it is now acting on this task. So we're back in our terminal in our Claude Code session, and we can see that the prompt we sent via Telegram has been received successfully. Claude Code is now executing on that task. If we scroll down, we can see there is a file creation command that we need to approve. We can just say here, allow all edits during this session. There are some ways that you can set this up so that it will just auto accept all permissions here. You want to have accept edits on and some other permissions so that it will just go ahead and build without you needing to be at your computer to approve these permissions. And now we're back in Telegram, and we can see here that we've got a response from Claude. It says, done, I've created the two files, calculator.py and testcalculator.py. All tests pass. So it's completed the task successfully. It's replied to us here on Telegram, confirming that it has executed the task successfully. So that's an example of how we can now set up Telegram, use Claude Code via Telegram by prompting, and we're going to get responses as well when it does complete tasks. One other security measure worth mentioning is changing the access policy to allow list after you've set up your Telegram bot. So by default, it's set to pairing mode, which is what you saw when we set up our bot. What that means is anyone who finds and messages your bot will get sent a pairing code, which they could then use to connect to your Claude session. Once you've paired your own account, you then want to switch that to allow list mode by running this command you can see on screen, /Telegram access policy allow list. You'll see this come up, and then you want to hit accept on this change. That locks it down, so then only your user ID can interact with the bot. Anyone else is just silently ignored. So that's a good security tip to keep in mind, just to make sure that your bot is secure. So there's a look at how to set up Telegram in Claude Code. It's a big update. Claude Code channels means you can now engage with Claude Code, execute tasks, and work on your projects directly from Telegram or Discord while you're away from your desk. That's been one of the core selling points of OpenClaw since it launched, and Anthropic has now built that natively into Claude Code. And the thing worth noting here is that Claude Code is a lot more secure out of the box. No self-hosted server, no WebSocket gateway, no third-party infrastructure. It's running locally on your machine with the permissions model that you already have set up in Claude Code. OpenClaw still has advantages. It's always on without needing a terminal open, and it supports more messaging platforms. But for most developers who are already using Claude Code, this is going to be enough, and it's only going to improve from here. This is a research preview with Telegram and Discord as the first two channels. Every update like this edges Claude Code closer to being the agent of choice. If you want to see a full breakdown of how channels compare to OpenClaw, as well as videos on all Claude Code features as they drop, I'll have videos on those coming soon, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.